when God only just needs you to take the first step, even though you can't see the rest of the steps, He will blow your mind and show you how big of a God He is and how much He done bless you and poured inside of you and what all you can do. That you'll be so amazed by what you can do and accomplish when you just take the first step when given some instructions or some directions. So I have a little testimony because I feel like I need to continuously be reminded of the evidence that I've seen in my life, how faith with works. So I know that I'm going through a shift right now, but I am getting closer and closer to wanting to pursue entrepreneurship. I have a fear that, am I going to be successful doing this? Like, can I do this? Really go full throttle and be an entrepreneur, be my own boss. I've been saying that for the longest, but like, I've been kind of scared too. So it's kind of like I've been straddling the fence. I'm like, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try that. And let me just see if I could do it. Every single time I have landed on my feet successfully, I don't have no L's really, like no losses, but I've had lessons. But all of the things that I wanted to pursue and do, I've landed gently, gracefully, flat on my feet. I just proved to myself, like, you can really do this, Stephanie. But when it comes down to business, I had to sit there and think about all the things that I've never did before that I did. I took the initiative to like just jump out there and just doing it scared. And God has been on my side every single time. So back in 2001, I wanted to get into mobile home investing. I took a class, I poured into myself, but it was time for me to implement what I learned. So I took the strategy of posting ghost ads on Craigslist. So I posted out an ad that said, I buy and sell mobile homes. Long story short, a couple of people responded to that ad, and I purchased 2 mobile homes for $1,200. I got the mobile homes and stuff like that, the title free and clear and everything. And God always, everything that I've tried, I feel like God always put an obstacle in there because He knows how I am with troubleshooting and just like overcoming and not letting nothing defeat me. Because I'm gonna ain't nothing gonna knock. If it's not supposed to be, I understand it's not supposed to be. But if it's gonna happen, if it's supposed to happen, I ain't letting no hurdle stop me from achieving that end goal. Got the 2 mobile homes for about $1,200. They were older mobile homes. I did not think that they would sell, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this scared. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this scared, but I'm gonna act like I know what I'm doing. Went on and joined some Facebook groups. I was so scared, but I had a JV partner. She was like, hey, I'll come in, I'll JV with you on this deal or whatever. I put up all the money though. I found a deal. She posted both of the mobile homes on, Offer Up. Simple, Offer Up. And I think she also posted it on Facebook Marketplace. 2 buyers had ended up reaching out to her to let her know, like, hey, we're interested. One offered $10,000, the other one offered $11,000. So we said, we'll go with the $11,000 if the $10,000 deal falls through. So with me, I pretty much was like the boots on ground, but I was the person dishing out the money. Long story short, we went with that $10K because it didn't fall through. They sent me the check. And I was like, when they sent me a picture of the check, because closing was delayed, closing happened at the DMV. For those who don't know, mobile homes, single wide mobile homes are considered motor vehicles. So they have titles and everything is done at the Department of Motor Vehicles. So I remember set the closing date up. So I got a copy of the check. It was payable to my business. And I was just like really shocked. I was like, oh, this is really happening. Like, God, this is really happening. But I still was nervous. All the way up to the point when like closing finally happened at the DMV. I met up with the buyer at the DMV. We went up to the counter. I was a little scared because I'm like, here in North Carolina, I could only sell and buy. It's like this 2 or 3 rule they got over there before you need your dealer's license. And once they confirmed everything was good with the titles and they was able to switch them over the same day, he slid the check that was in an envelope over to me. And I put my hand on it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. Stayed there during the whole entire transaction to make sure everything went well. We walked out and he asked me, he said, do you have any more? I said, what? I just sold you 2 mobile homes and you asking me for more? There's a need for this. Oh my goodness. But life was life back then. And I had to just kind of go off grid with that. But I was just so in shock and in awe that I turned $1,200 into $10,000. And it just showed me that like, God was just like, I just needed you to take the first step, Stephanie. Take the first step, girl. And I got you. And every side hustle that I've tried yielded me a couple of $1,000. And I even tried a side hustle where the $1,000 slowly dripped. So I was able to turn $8,000 to $16,000 within a year, some change and stuff. So it's like I was learning. I'm like, Stephanie, you know know what you're doing. All the side hustles that I've tried, because there were like a couple that I have tried that just nothing but God. Like God just like, I got you, Stephanie. I know you're gonna put in the work. You just have to have faith in yourself and faith in me, and just know that, like, I know you know the stuff. All I need for you to do is just implement it and just move forward.